Hey, Cmax here. I'm going to do a video on a subject that had crossed my mind the other day when I was watching a video, and I can't remember whose it was, but basically they were talking about, a lot of people are reluctant to start reloading because they're afraid to spend the money and then find out it's not really for them. Um, that being in the back of my mind, I started just I was reloading and looking around and going, well, if they had one of these and that and that and that, they could reload. And so I sat down and said, well, what do I have or can get that would be the cheapest thing? And it really started out as what can I get? And realized I had most of it. So kind of wanted to go through with this and see how you could get everything you needed equipment wise. No supplies, powder, primer, just equipment wise. Get going for under 110 bucks to load 9mm. So let me start. First of all, the little simple Lee press. Now, I've seen people load Jiu-Jitsu. I think said he loaded up to 30-06 on his. He's got several as well, but he used this video, and I think because it's so open, it filmed so well. Years ago, I watched him doing 9mm, I believe. But what I did, then there's some limitations with this press. There is no priming feature, and I'll get to that. And the spent primers fall into this cavity down in here. So if you flat mount this, there's no way to get these primers out. So I made this adapter piece that cut out a slot, and then I put it in this 4x4 because I can go put it on the side of the bench in that wood vise and hold it in place. Or I also use a C-clamp for it on a wooden TV tray, and I do most of my depriming with it. But it's you can definitely use it to reload any pistol caliber easily. So I looked this up, $31 for the press. The die set, and this covers a lot of ground too as far as going economically. Get the Lee set, because you also get the shell holder, then you get powder scoop. Now, this isn't a full set because I've got those over in my progressive setup over there. But the dies, the 3-set die is $31, and you have a carbide. So, priming tool. Now, here's a picture of the Lee. And it's only $21, but I actually have the RCBS one. This is the universal one, so you don't have to use the shell holder. It has its own jaws. And this was about $65 or $70, so it's kind of expensive, but that's the one I got. Electronic scale here. You can get those $9, found it. Funnel, $5. And just so you know, this is kind of a special funnel because it's different inside here. So the different caliber, it's coned. So the different calibers can go up in here and actually seal and not drop powder everywhere. Because what you do is this is just to put it into the case. And then caliper, $10 on sale at Harbor Freight. Now, this is all that you need equipment-wise to reload. So we start out, we have a case. Now, cleaning it, here is the redneck way to clean. So you wash them, doesn't take anything. You use soap, hot water, basically. So you've got the case, you deprime it. You get you any kind of container and put it on here, zero it out, and then get your powder, put it in a little container, dip it out till you get what you want. Use your funnel, load it in here, set it back in there, seat your bullet, use the caliber to measure your bullet. And then if you want to, as a poor man's, checker, you can just get the cylinder, the barrel out of your gun and make sure it falls into the cylinder real well. Now, one thing I did not include in this list is a load manual. Reason being is this has load data in it as well. So like for 9mm, you could get this, look in here, buy one of the powders for this, you're off and running. So to be the absolute cheapest functional setup, this is it as far as I can see. I'd like to see your opinions on that. We'll keep this short and sweet. That's it. But the way I totaled this, I didn't include tax or shipping, because if you're a smart shopper, you can get free shipping, and tax just depends on how you do it. So this was $107. But anyway, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, tell me there's better choices, what you think, and if there's somebody kind of on the fence. Well, one thing I wanted to add is, you see I've got most of the stuff except for the Auto Prime. So even if you start out this way and you move up and you end up getting a turret press and a progressive press, there's still use for this stuff. So it won't be like you buy this and then this is worthless and you've got to buy all new stuff to replace this. It's not the case. So if you're on the fence and you're not really sure, and trust me, once you start loading, once you load your first rounds, you'll know whether you're a reloader or not. Because you'll just think it's the coolest thing in the world that you just made this ammunition. But that's it. Happy holidays to everybody. Remember the safety rules. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. If your gun's always loaded, always know where your muzzle's pointed. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.